have a live embroidery vendor event that I'm doing today. I signed up for it like a week ago, so it's barely been any prep time for it, but we're gonna get it done. It is almost 11 o'clock. I have to leave here and get there close to about 2 o'clock so I can start setting up. So yes, I'm very unprepared. So far today, I have gone ahead and made samples of some live embroidery things that I'm going to be doing. We have these beautiful bags from Levi Lane Blanks and Love That Cotton. I'm also going to be doing Bible covers that were a hit last time. Then I also got my iPad and my card reader charging because that is an essential. Next on the list is to do some customization little booklets. I did these last time. They seem to work really well. I just did my thread colors and then font options. This was for wreath sashes, but my other book had like 5 different options on one page, and it was super helpful. So I'm gonna make this for the bags now. To make the actual booklet, I used Canva and Embrilliance to do it, and then I printed it out as a PDF document, used these self-adhesive laminating sheets that I got from Amazon, pieced it together, cut them accordingly, and then used a hole punch and a binder clip to do it all together. I've had to change some plans, and I'm gonna have to stop by the boutique that I'm in on the way to the business so that I can grab some extra little goodies that I have pre-made for my booth. I was planning on doing it earlier, and then time's just gotten away from me, so I just got ready and we're just gonna swing by on the way. Next big thing I need to do is prepare the machine I'm gonna bring and make sure I got everything in my toolbox that I might need. To prepare, I am going to replace all of the needles because honestly, I have no idea when the last time I did. I'm gonna oil it up, do a tension test before, and then I'm also gonna do a tension test when I get there just to make sure that everything's running. There's one thing that I always do maintenance wise on my machine, and it is oil my bobbin every single day. But changing out my needles is definitely not something I do often. I just basically wait until it just gives out on me. I know I can't be the only one. Now I've got to run my tension test, but I'm gonna swap out some colors to like more frequently used colors versus like this dark gray, and then I need to pack my thread colors as well while that's stitching out. While we watch, I'm going to tell you something extremely unfortunate that happened to me, and I want you to prevent it from happening to you. I left my laptop at home, and it was 15 minutes before the event started that I noticed, and it was a horrible feeling of waiting for my sister to get back with it. And my best friend also came in clutch and met her halfway for this, and oh my gosh, it was so stressful. Tension test came out good, and I just loaded a pretty package bag full of thread that I'm going to be bringing with me. So now it's time to pick all the hoops, all the hoop masters I want to bring, and clear off this entire table so I can pack it up in the car. At this point, I knew I was definitely going to be late to the event, but we ended up getting there and we had plenty of time to do all the stuff we needed to do to set up. So that's all that matters. A little breakdown of what's in this tote. I already have some other totes packed, but this is more of my like embroidery supplies. So I have all my thread in here, tape, spray bottle, my 505 spray, shout just in case, lighter, bunch of scissors, my customization books, extra tags, stabilizer, lint roller, iron, hoops, and my like ironing thingy. I can't remember what it's called. And then my last but not least, I'm going to be bringing my infant station. All right, we got the car loaded down. My sister's has probably most of the stuff in it, but mine has the machine. We are definitely running behind. It is 1:55, and I was wanting to be at the place by 2 o'clock. It's about a 25-minute drive. Definitely not going to happen, especially since I have to stop by the boutique. So I'm stopping by the boutique. She's going to the place right now, and she has to get me lunch because I totally just forgot, and she offered to do it earlier, and I was like, no, I got it. I've got stuff. And then by the time we were leaving, I was like, crap, I never ate. So story of my life, we're gonna be late. So it's just gonna happen whenever it'll happen. But the event starts at 4 o'clock. That'll give us probably an hour and a half to set up. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be enough time for it. By 3:30, we're completely set up, and then 15 minutes later is when I realized my laptop was gone. Everything ended up being okay, but I was sweating. Look how beautiful the place was. They had it set up so beautifully. They also had a coffee bar, which was amazing. I also got to see someone bedazzle my sweatshirt that I embroidered. How cute is this? And I ended up getting time to get a permanent jewelry bracelet done. I absolutely love it. Just get back home. It is 8:45. I'm leaving the car stuffed. My sister went ahead and went home with half of my things too. I'm gonna unload it all tomorrow. just call it a night, go take a hot shower, and just go to bed because I'm wore out. But I'm sure you'll want to know the numbers. So we ended up making 850. And honestly, I think that was really good for like very minimal prep. Like, I did not make anything special for this event. I didn't have the time to. I just bought a couple extra things so that I could bring it. I feel like it was like such a great event for me to do for like meeting other people. Literally everybody there was so stinking nice. Like, I had so much fun just to like mingle with the other vendors here. Honestly, I highly recommend doing things on a whim if you if you can, because like having so much less like things to prepare honestly made things so much better for me because I wasn't as stressed. Don't get me wrong, I was a little stressed, but not as much as I usually am for a big event. So yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you're still here, leave me any questions you may have in the comments. Bye.